Hello guys, this is Garth from Draw the Trigger, bringing you the latest information about the Genesis clan, a brand new clan coming to Cardfight Vanguard, being released in Booster Set 10, Triumphant Return of the King of Knights. Now of course we won't see this until, at the earliest, the second half of the year. We're talking August is the earliest we will see them. They seem pretty interesting, to be honest. They are all about heavy soul charging in order to fuel more powerful attacks with equally heavy soul blasting. The clan is being used by Misaki Tokura in the third season of the anime at the moment. So far they've announced, at the time of putting this video up, there are 20 cards that they've shown off. I will run through them for you and so you can have a look at what they're like and what they do. We will start with the Grade Zeros. Here we have the first card, Battle Priestess Tamayura Hime. 5000 power. Its abilities are: when another unit from the same clan rides this unit, you may call it a rearguard, and then from the rearguard, counterblast 2. During the battle, when this unit boosts a Genesis unit, that is, if the attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, soul charge 3. So straight away, an example of how powerful the soul charging is. Next potential starting Vanguard is Cluster Hamster, a 4000 power card that sounds like it should belong in Great Nature. Pioneer ability: when this another unit from the same clan rides this unit, you may call this card to rearguard. From the rearguard, put this unit into your soul. When this unit boosts a Genesis that possesses Limit Break 4, if that attack hits the Vanguard, you can pay the cost. If you do, draw 1 card. The quality of some of these images will vary, but here are a couple of the triggers. There's one of each. Here is Bandit Danny, that's the draw trigger. Cyber Tiger, the critical trigger. Spark Cockerel, the stand trigger. And Large Pot Witch Lori, the heal trigger. There is another Grade 0, in fact there's one of each grade that I'm going to come back to in a minute. But for the time being, here are the Grade 1s. The first one is Battle Priestess Mihikari Hime. This is your vanilla 8k, everyone. Another Battle Priestess, this one is Tatsuta Hime. This one, from the rearguard, counterblast 2. When this unit boosts a Genesis unit and the attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost, and if you do, soul charge 3. Again, heavy soul charging in this clan. Next we have Witch of the Cat Cumin. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or rearguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you may soul charge 1. Here we have the Goddess of Volunteering, Kushinada. This is the perfect guard. On to the Grade 2s. First one we've got here is Battle Maiden Sabuhime. Counterblast 1, when this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you may pay the cost today, and if you do, soul charge 3. Once again, with very heavy soul charging to fuel those attacks later on. Next is the Vanilla 10k. This is Battle Priestess Izuna Hime. Next we have Witch of the Broom Caraway. Basically this is the Maiden of Libra. Counterblast 2, Vanguard or rearguard. When this unit's attack hits, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you may pay the cost, and if you do, draw 1 card. This badass is Clever Jake. Counterblast 1 from the Vanguard or rearguard. You counterblast 1 Genesis card specifically. When this unit attacks and you have a Genesis Vanguard, you may pay the cost, and if paid, this unit gets power plus 4000 until the end of that battle, so that jumps it up from an 8k to a 12k attacker. Onto some Grade 3s, we first of all have Scheduler Angel. When this unit is boosted by a Genesis, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of that battle. That makes it a 12k attack. And then some, of course, what were they being boosted? This fearsome looking dude is the Witch of the Wolf Saffron. Limit Break 4 from the Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 5000 until the end of that battle. This also has an ability from the rearguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of that battle. So at Limit Break 4 it becomes a 15k attack on its own, and from the rearguard it's a 12k. The last 4 cards, however, are the most interesting. They are the Grade 0, 1, 2 and 3, Star Shooting Bow Artemis, Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis, Twilight Hunter Artemis, and Battle Deity of the Moonlit Night Artemis. That's right, a ride chain. This explains why Bushiroad decided to swing the mighty banhammer on Tsukiyomi, to get those players to switch to this new clan. We'll run through each card and give you its abilities. So for the Grade 0, the Star Shooting Bow Artemis, when a unit named Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis rides this unit, so that's the Grade 1, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 1 card named Twilight Hunter Artemis or Battle Deity of the Moonlit Light Artemis from among them, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. And when a Genesis other than the card named Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis rides this unit, you may call this card to rearguard. The Grade 1, Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis. From the Vanguard, if you have a card named Star Shooting Bow Artemis in your soul, this unit gets power plus 1000, so it becomes an 8k attack. When a Genesis other than a card named Twilight Hunter Artemis rides this unit, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 1 card named Twilight Hunter Artemis from among them, ride it, and shuffle your deck. So it allows you to make up for missing the ride chain, which is very, very useful. Grade 2, Twilight Hunter Artemis, which is a 9k. If you have a card named Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis in your soul, this unit gains power plus 1000, so it becomes a 10k. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Charge 2, and if you have Bowstring of Heaven and Earth Artemis in your soul, Soul Charge 2, again. Finally, we have the Grade 3 Battle Deity of the Moonlit Night Artemis. Limit Break 4, from the Vanguard Circle, Soul Blast 3. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your hand, put it into your soul, and this unit gets power plus 5000 until the end of that battle. It's a pretty good skill for the cost. Soul Blast 3, draw 2 cards, one card in your soul, and power plus 5000. And also, if you have a card named Twilight Hunter Artemis in your soul, this unit gets power plus 1000, taking it to an 11k attack. The other good things to note about the ride chain is that the Grade 2 is only a rare, and the Grade 3 is only a double rare as well. These have been confirmed, so not only is it a really good ride chain, it's also cheap. It's also going to be cheaper to put together than the Tsukiyomi one, which is just to be doubly annoying to all the Tsukiyomi players out there. So that's the latest on the brand new clan coming to Cardfight Vanguard in Set 10. It's going to be interesting to see how this new clan affects the game, and I personally can't wait for it to be released in English because I really want to make a deck out of them. But that's all for now, we'll see you in the next video. See you later!